I missed the daily for today, the 12th. My bad. I'm sorry. I love you. But I'm recovering. I got another part of my sleeve basically done. I just have to do this is just the outline that we have for things. So I've been in my own little bit of recovery, but I'm going to do something new, switch it up, and pull from the Mystical Moments tarot deck. This is just absolutely stunning deck. Very, very well executed. Um, the moon is at the tail end of Taurus, getting ready to go into Gemini. So I'm going to let this reading be a little bit longer for the 12th and 13th. First card out that flew was the Magician. You are enough. You have what you need. I feel like what is needed is to get deeper, to delve deeper into your imagination. Delve deeper into your ability to visualize the outcome. I feel like you're needing to be more playful with your mind, with your whatever it is that you're trying to draw in for yourself. There's some situation where it's like a Russian doll, and that's not even depicted here, but that's what I feel like. There's like a Russian doll where it's like seeing the layers of things once you crack, and that's how you could really be feeling about yourself. Once a layer of you cracks open, there's like another layer to break apart, and like something deeper and deeper into like really getting to the root of it. And I feel like there's a lot of like inner child understandings and realizations and aha moments that are coming in. Can be somebody with Gemini or Virgo placements that I feel like is bringing in aha moments, or that you're having like realizations, or you're experiencing some sort of magic or play or fun with them. I feel like it's a great time to also like delve into water. If you can, like, even if it's just a bath, give yourself a hot bath should you want to soak. justjeverything.com. Get you something customized, boo, just for you. Anyway, I do feel like I just heard idle hands are the devil's playground. The Lover's on the bottom of the deck, so there's definitely maybe somebody with Gemini or Virgo placements around. I feel like effective communication is really important. What skills have you learned about yourself? What do you need to harness? What do you need to develop? I do feel like there are skills and talents. But also there's something about like using the gift of gab, being witty, relying on your ability to charm. There may be somebody who's really charming coming in with you, someone very good with language. They may be definitely Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. This is the King of Swords. Someone very well dressed, I feel like, also. There may be somebody that's older or more mature coming in that's helping you be more masterful with your words. I feel like a mentor, a leader, a boss. There just could be someone that you're really needing to have like an important or intellectual conversation with. Really take the time to think before you speak. I feel like really take the time to connect with spirit, connect with the divine before you make any big decisions. I feel like also this is a time for you or a great day for you to get really specific with yourself about what you want. Some of you just, and not just like, oh, I want a relationship. Oh, okay, but like what do you want within that relationship? Are you really just wanting intimacy? Do you know that you can experience that intimacy, you know, from through a multitude of ways? Understanding or not trying to have one person be everything to you. That is unfair, and that's not fucking possible, and that's just not logical. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups reversed. And so I do feel like today there could be some realizations or understandings about old emotional cycles that you're needing to wade through, how you survive, how you cope, how you what you believe about togetherness, what's at the root. See, like there's something about like what's at the root, what is underneath the surface of your desire for togetherness or intimacy. How can you give that to yourself? Are those experiences that you can give to yourself or gain by way of friends and family and acquaintances? There is some need to really explore or allow yourself to articulate any kind of grief, loss, remorse that you may be going through. Emperor at the bottom of the deck, yeah, because there is this very self-sufficient energy that I feel like wants to come in. There is a new foundation that is built on discipline and structure. And please clarify the Magician. And I feel like you've got to have this like deeper connection with what's going on internal, like your internal dialogue. You're needing to be more present for that process. Don't just let yourself just be thinking and saying anything in your mind over and over. Like it's time to get more deeply connected with the thoughts and what your how you're exerting or harnessing your mental energy, so that you can acquire a new level of mastery, like the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very masterful with his thoughts and his words. And yeah, there may be someone that's being sharp. You may be standing up to someone. There may be someone that's making you, or no, excuse me, there may be someone that you are allowing to make you believe that you should feel bad about something. Yeah, the Tower and the Ace of Wands. To clarify the Magician, I feel like there are some unstable mental foundations that the divine is like, time's up. Something's like, time's up. And you can't cling to that old mental foundation anymore. It's got to crumble so that something new can bloom. And look, it's like this little flower is even bigger than the tower. And so it's just like your concept of stability and your concept of abundance, your concept of passion, of togetherness, of love, I feel like is really going to be shifting. There may be somebody with Aries, Scorpio, Leo, or Sagittarius placements coming in, or that you're needing to have a really important conversation with. I feel like it's time to have, some of y'all just have something to say. And it's time to say this something to that Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, or Sagittarius. Please clarify the King of Swords. And I just heard brutally rebuffed. Some of you may not get the response that you're wanting, or maybe you're breaking up with someone, or ending a relationship, ending a contract, or expressing remorse over how something went down, or how someone talked to you, or how you talked to someone. There could be something about needing to just learn how to effectively communicate those emotions, having the bravery to do so. The High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the King of Swords. This person, there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Sagittarius placements that is being that's being colder than expected. They're being colder, more calculated. I feel like they are in a very logical place, or in a place where you're just not able to see what's going on behind the curtain. Or some of you, I feel like someone finally did kind of show their ass, and you are able to like see behind the curtain. You're like, okay, this is how your mind works. This is how you tick. This is, your makeup. This is how you really feel now. Now I can see. And some of you, it's like you finally can see behind the curtain because you wait. You take a non-active approach. Don't put your 2 cents in. Don't get all in the fucking mix of things. And whenever you stay in the back, keep your cards to your chest, it's like it gets revealed to you. People just show you who they are. All you got to do is listen. Stop talking so damn much and listen, and people will show you exactly who the fuck they are very quickly. You just have to be willing to learn from these past mistakes and learn from these past relationships and the things that didn't work out. And you've got to be willing to learn that those past experiences are now putting you in the position where you can see through the bullshit and you can see through the veil, and you'll be able to draw the truth into you. Please clarify the Five of Cups, because you won't have to go through the same remorseful kind of experience again, or anything that it won't feel like a regret, because you will have taken that time and that moment to really listen to yourself and tune in. The Hermit, yes, it's time to go inward to really deal with any of this emotional grief or remorse or loss. And I feel like once you've done, some of you have done this process already, you are aware of the ways that you've been hurt, and you've pulled back, retreated, really allowed yourself to redefine your relationship with your isolation, your solitude. And because of this alone time, it's like you are learning now. Now you know. It's like once you're like the absence of things, the being away from like the crowd, not being all in the thick of it, really will like have you seeing all the cracks in the foundations, you being able to really see behind the curtain, that's something that's beyond the veil, like seeing beyond the obvious. It's like I feel like your perception is shifting, your ability to perceive what's really going on is going to shift, and it's going to cause your beliefs to change in a big way. Please clarify the Ten of Cups reversed. I also feel like look at this card upright. You get to see that like upright, they're above water, they're human. They look like just a normal couple. And beyond, below the surface, they're, not human, we'll say. And so, and this being reversed, I feel like you finally are starting to understand what happened behind the surface, or how you and these people were different, why things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. Some of you are learning to stop keeping people's secrets, stop protecting abusers is also a thing. I feel like that's been coming up. Like you're finally like understanding your true nature, and you taking the time to understand your true nature as an individual as opposed to as a couple. You understanding you acquiring a new relationship with your individuality and your originality and who the fuck you are and your origins. I just heard something about your origins. You connecting deeper with that is going to put you in a position to attract people who can survive above and below water with you. They can dive in the depths with you, but they can also like fit in and code switch. And some of y'all need somebody. There's it makes me think of that Banks song, Weaker Girl. I think you need a weaker girl, because I'm gonna need a bad motherfucker like me. Because there's something like about being able to like morph and change and shapeshift, and really like someone that you are cultivating the same kind of powers together. Please clarify. And I feel like that's not what you have been having thus far. And so there is something new that wants to come in. Eight of Wands, come in. As soon as I said it, Eight of Wands speaks to time. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. A new seed is going to be planted. What's the Eight of Wands bringing in besides speed, besides like the air? They may have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements as well. I do feel like I just heard liftoff. There's something about like rising above. Interesting. It's like some of you find someone to go even deeper in the depths with. It's like you can explore the in-between with this person, find like going into the depths of this spiritual waters, but also like getting to like expand really vast high heights, in especially in Aquarius season. That's what this feels like. Aquarius season, I feel like, is going to be an incredible intellectual expansion. The devil reversed. Freedom is coming in. Expansion. It's going to be very grounded expansion. And the Six of Swords reversed. Because, yeah, some of you are in situations where you know you shouldn't be there anymore. You're in the upside down, up, or you're with somebody that's trying to convince you that they're your anchor, that they're your rock. And you're like, you haven't even, actually, you're this fucking dark cloud in my life. And some of you, this is about someone from the past. Like, you're just finally like putting pieces together. This could have like be even about people that have passed, having really intense realizations about people that you love that have crossed over. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Coming back to the Magician, there is something about using this energy once you go through this emotional phase that we've been talking about the next couple days. I do feel like there is something about coming back to visualization, coming back to dreaming bigger, coming back to that whimsical, fantastical, kind of childlike wonder state of mind that allows all beings to really like transcend our present experience. Yes, because there is something sacred about being in the moment, but there is also something sacred about allowing yourself to dream and allowing yourself to even kind of like zone out and connect with the higher frequencies that you do have access to. So, okay, that's it for today. I love you. Moon shifts from Taurus into Gemini. Seven of Pentacles just came out, and I feel like it's a day to really nourish yourself, nurture yourself, be patient with yourself, and also give your body what it needs to endure this very cerebral process, allowing yourself to get really, really grounded so that you can get very cerebral and intellectual about some of the painful things that have happened and some of the hurtful experiences that you've had with people, some of the people that have, said mean things or been really like sharp with you, but understand that those hurtful experiences have happened so that you can get out of this old unrealistic way of thinking, feeling, loving, experiencing. I love you. You got this.